Hey guys, welcome to today. Nova and I are playing up here in a room. These felt dolls were mine as a little girl, and it's one of the only things like I have saved to pass on to my kiddo. And I actually have saved it all the years through infertility and kind of just hoped and dreamed of the day that I would have a little girl to play with. So it's kind of fun whenever I pull these out and we get to play with them. Can you put that on here? Put that on right there. There you go. Good job. So we actually spent the last few days camping. It was a last minute decision. We weren't planning on going, and then all of a sudden on Friday, like literally Friday at like 11 a.m. we decided we would go, and we were planning to leave at like right when she woke up from nap at like 3. And we definitely didn't make it to leave at 3. We left a little bit later. So we went to near Creston, BC, and it was awesome. Look, there's Nova. Can you see Nova? So yeah, we stayed 3 nights, and it was in Creston, British Columbia, and there's some beautiful lakes nearby. We found a beautiful spot with a beach, and it was just really nice. I actually unplugged the whole time we were there, so I didn't look at my phone. I went on to wish my sister happy birthday and FaceTime her, but I really didn't go on at all the whole time. So that was really nice because I got to spend a lot of good time with Nova. And yeah, it's just good to do that, create some distance between yourself and social media every now and then. But yeah, so we had a really great time. Didn't film a vlog or anything. Like I said, just part of that whole unplugging. You want to read this? Yeah, this is one of your favorites, huh? But we got home yesterday, and there's lots of laundry to be done and just kind of getting back into the swing of things. You sit down. I wish you more ups than downs. I wish you more give than take. Okay, so while she's happily playing in the drawer in the bathroom, as kids do, I'm so excited to open this. I have been waiting so that I can do it on camera and show you guys, but this is a little package from Marie and Me Handmade. I have all of Nova's bows from. What's this? Would you like to open it? Go. And I just love her shop so much. She is local, she's Canadian. Her shop is just really great. Her bows are really great. They're super cute. And they have just been a part of Nova's wardrobe ever since she was born. So what we have done is we have actually come together and collaborated to make a Nova bow collection. And I'm very excited. And this has been kind of an idea that we've been tossing around for months and months now. And so it's finally here. And yeah, I'm just really excited. I think it's so cool, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Of course, they'll be available on her shop to purchase, and it's gonna be such a great way to support a small shop and to help support us as a family, as creators, and it's just really cool. So anyways, blah, 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 blah. Let's open this up. Okay, cutest little packaging. I haven't seen them like officially yet. She sent pictures, of course, but this will be my first time seeing them. So excited to be partnering with you, Nova, on these bows. I hope you love them. Jen. Dun, dun, ah! Ooh, look at those beautiful bows. Oh my gosh. So this one on top, it actually has rainbow design, which I think is so perfect, especially for a lot of us in the infertility community. Like, it's rainbows are just so representative. And then this one is so gorgeous. This is like this really pretty, like, unique design that I really love. And it's a vegan leather bow right there. And then this bottom one is floral because we just love floral over here, as you can tell. And oh my gosh, these are beautiful. I love the colors. They all kind of go together and they're just perfect. Oh my gosh, how fun! Nova, you don't even know, but these are named after you. She's like, Mom, I'm just happy going through this bag of stuff. Anyways, so excited about this. I'm definitely going to be putting them on Nova, taking some pictures, sharing them on my Instagram and stuff. And I will keep you guys updated on when they go live on the shop and when you can order some for yourself. And yeah, I'll just give you all of those details as soon as they come. We're just in the picture taking process right now to get everything ready, but I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek. So super excited about that. Oh, thank you. She's in this thing where she just wants to pass me the camera every time. Makes vlogging actually really tricky. Anyways, like I said, details to come. Super excited. Oh, here's another book. Okay, come sit here. I've loved you since forever. There's definitely a ton of laundry to be done because of going away. Usually takes me forever to like empty my suitcase or my bag or whatever whenever I go away, so I'm really proud that I've already started. Are you okay? Oh, Nova, what are you doing? Where are you? Nova. Where's Nova? Are you stuck? Here, we're not stuck anymore. You're okay. You're silly. Ready? Just gonna keep it super easy today with some good old Annie's mac and cheese.
Don't look back, take me off this lonely track. All my worries of yesterday, I can't seem to get away. We were golden, turning blue.
Laundry. So Nova is down for her nap right now. I'm just gonna fold some laundry and we're just gonna chat. The hardest part about laundry, this is such a funny thing to say, our little laundry like nook is actually right next to Nova's room. So it's like they share a wall, like the door and her door, they're right there. And I can't figure out, like I'm convinced it's not an option, that I can't figure out how to turn off the like end signal on the washer and the dryer. They're like dee 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 dee, and it goes on. It goes for like 5 times, I swear, over and over and over again. And it's so loud, and it's right next to her room, and so I literally cannot have the washer or dryer running while she's sleeping, having a nap. And that really, it takes away a lot of opportunity to do laundry. It sounds like an excuse, I totally know that, but it's true. So anyways, I wanted to check in with you guys and ask how you're doing. I know that 2020 has been a really weird year. For some people it has been a blessing. It has meant slowing down, becoming more intentional with your time, maybe having more time to spend with your family, and then some people it has been, you know, full of hardships, and I think it just looks very different for a lot of people. Saying that, I do think that we can all agree that it's been a weird year, that it has thrown us for a loop, and a lot of people are doing self-reflecting, looking in within themselves, just making different decisions, changing things about their life or how they are, you know, critically thinking about the world and stuff like that. So as much as we can all like harp on 2020, I do feel like there are some things to take away from it. That's just my take, that's just my thoughts. I do feel like I have been on the lucky side, meaning that my life does feel fairly similar to what it was, you know, pre-pandemic. There hasn't been too much like drastic change in my life, which I'm very grateful for, and that just being that my day-to-day is pretty much the same, other than, you know, not getting to do all the things that you want to do. But I do feel like this online presence, or like this online world that is so heavy in our lives, is definitely something that I think more and more about. It's something that I've always been aware of and conscious of, and trying to like build decisions around you know, my motherhood journey and being a mom to Nova and being online. And it's something that I always have cared a lot about, and that meaning like, and I'm just kind of talking about, you know, how much of Nova do I want to put out online, what do I want to show, what do I want to be specific about keeping private, what is, you know, the guidelines for that, I guess. And I think you can tell here on this channel, my motto is that she is my priority always, and that I would never want to ever put anything out there that she would be ashamed of or uncomfortable with when she's at any age. And even at like 25, I would always want her to be happy with, you know, what is out there. And so that's kind of how I go about it. And then of course, you know, keeping safety in mind. But I just think it's so crucial. And especially, I mean, like I said, 2020 has been a bit enlightening or eye-opening in some ways. And I think it's our job as parents to protect our kids, of course. And part of that is by being knowledgeable and by making those decisions, because at this point they can't make those decisions. If there's a day that she says, hey mom, I don't want you to film this, or I don't want to be on camera, or, you know, even if she's like 2 and says, you know, pushes the camera away, I'm going to respect that. And even now, sometimes she's not in the best mood. Like this morning, I was trying to film a couple different times and she just wasn't happy about it. And so I just put the camera away because it's just not worth it. Someone important to me said this to me one time, and I think it really resonated with me. They said that their belief is that children are not ours to own. They are ours to protect and to nourish and to guide and to help grow, but they aren't like our property. They are their own people, they are their own person, and we have to make our decisions based on that, based on who they will be in every stage of their life, not just as a child or currently, like thinking about them as a, you know, teenager, as a grown-up, as a preteen. You know, we have to keep those things into consideration and to remember to treat them like their own person. And something that I've always held like as my own like belief system is that children are important, intelligent human beings, and they deserve respect. That's something that I always kept on my heart when I was teaching, basically all throughout my life, is that just because they're young, just because they aren't as developed, just because they're still learning, doesn't mean that they don't deserve the same respect that you and I do. I just think that if we want to see that like positive impact in our children's lives, we have to just keep all those things in mind. And I know that, especially here on YouTube, it can be kind of like a line that is blurry sometimes, and it's hard. Like, it's hard being with my like belief system and also being on here, because sometimes I question it, like, should I be doing this, or should I just throw in the towel? Like, is this the right place for us to be? It's something I think about all the time, because I think it's important to question that. It means that you're, you know, constantly revisiting that. But sometimes you might see people just doing things differently, and maybe they're, you know, exploiting their kids, or maybe they're not going about this with the right motives. Like, it's hard for me to really put into words what I'm trying to say, but I think it's easy to get like sucked into that too. And I think it's a learning process. Like, even I have had to learn over this past year of being a mom and doing, you know, this kind of thing. And I've had to reevaluate it a lot. And I don't think I'm doing it perfectly, of course. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just sharing some of my thoughts, I guess, about it. And so I think that approaching it, you know, with the mindset of your kid is your priority first, and that means every aspect of them, like their mental, emotional, physical well-being, and then working around that is really important. I am so happy to have so many like beautiful memories filmed and that I can look back on, and I'm so like honored to have you guys in this community that we've been able to share with and build, and it has been amazing. YouTube has been a major blessing for us, especially. I mean, honestly, Nova would not be here if it wasn't for sharing our journey, because our donor family, they found us through sharing, and that is how we've built our relationship together, and that's how, you know, it all happened, and that's why Nova's here, and it's incredible. I do plan on sharing until there's ever a day that it doesn't feel right to share, but I definitely am going to be doing it with a mindful approach, especially as she gets older and she's not really a baby anymore, and she's going through emotions and she has big feelings, and you know, her world is like growing and expanding, and her mind is expanding also. I just want to just always be mindful of that. Of course, I have one lone sock that I don't know where the other is, but once Nova wakes up this afternoon, we are going to actually head to a little lake beach. It's like one of those community beaches that's only for the people in the community, but we know someone who lives there, so we sometimes are able to come in as guests. And that's a long-winded explanation to say that we're gonna bring the GoPro with us and show you guys the rest of our afternoon. If you are Canadian, you know, you just take advantage. Whenever it's warm or the sun is out, you just are outside. So that's what we're gonna do, and it should be fun.
I think she got confused there for a minute.
Off-camera ice cream.